saying? Look, you know what it is? When that bank account get different, motherfuckers don't want to talk as much. Now they quiet.
Screaming and laughing.
You know what? I've been get this funny. I just
Stop
Make sure.
it's different vibe because you know I'm not used to hanging out with big people. Now I'm hanging out with big people and it's like I feel like a small fry.
We follow. We on you. You following us. We following you. Hold on. Here, hold us right here because we got it. What's up, man? Come on, man.
Stop.
Let me show him your swag. Show him your swag.
Fly right here, B.
Look.
This one of them little niggas you playing with your son. This your son. Yeah, with my son and shit. See how he do. This my little man. This my little man. You know what I'm saying? He out here getting This is. What's up, man?
Guys,
Nigga fly, B.
I'm going to the studio today.
She in the studio.
We're in the studio right now.
It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network, and this is the Heaven Hollywood Report. And you just saw a clip courtesy of Female Rap Beef. That was Cardi B and Fendi, the brother pictured right there, when Cardi B first dropped. Now, give you a little backstory on Fendi as you see him there with Nicki Minaj. For all of you who does not know, Fendi is pretty much responsible for the name Nicki Minaj. Because she was not called Nicki Minaj. Fendi named her Nicki Minaj. And she was Nicki Minaj prior to that. But anyway, Fendi decided to tell her she should name herself Nicki Minaj. Fendi was her first manager. She then went from Fendi to Deb, and then from Deb to Lil Wayne, and the rest is history. But what people don't realize is Fendi also managed Lil' Kim. And there was a article going around saying, did you know that Fendi tried to manage Cardi B when he was mad at Nicki Minaj? So everyone was asking me, was that true? That is 100% factual. And I will tell you exactly what happened. Fendi, as he saw, you know, the word around the industry was there was a Nicki Minaj replacement coming. Now, when Sheetha dropped, everybody in the industry thought that it was going to be Remy Martin. Because I take that crown, I'm bringing that crown back to the Bronx. Boogie down Bronx, in the building. Remy Ma, we beating up bees, you know, the whole 9 yards. I'm taking the crown back to the Bronx. After she won the BET Awards. So everybody thought after Sheetha that Remy Martin was going to be the new queen of hip-hop. Little did they know that the industry just used Remy Ma to knock the crown off of Nicki's head. And by the time she bent down to pick it up, Cardi already had it on her head. So Remy Martin was kind of right. The crown did come back to the Bronx. It just came back on Cardi's head, not hers. Here's the deal. Fendi saw that Cardi B was going to be the new girl. This is going to be the one that's going to replace Nicki Minaj and deactivate her. So Fendi decided that he's going to go start hanging up with Cardi. He got her a spot in Fabulous's studio. So she can start recording in Fabulous's studio. And she did not take him up on the offer. Number one, she was already being managed by someone else. So she did not take him up on the offer. And then later on, allegedly, see the guard down the line pretty much warned her, no, I don't think you should, that's not a good idea, because that's not a good idea, Barty. Because all he trying to do is start drama. He used to manage Nicki, and now he sees that you about to be popping, Barty. So I don't think you should make that move. So Charlemagne, allegedly, with his juicy mouth, pretty much tried to warn Cardi about Fendi, because she didn't really realize that this was the person who managed Nicki Minaj, and they had fell out. So once she found that out, she definitely wasn't going to make that move, even though she couldn't make the move anyway. But then she definitely wasn't going to make the move and do really any type of business with him, because she realized that he was just doing that just to get back at Nicki. And now you can see now he's good with Nicki and he's back up under her tail again. The Megan and Pardi news is that, you know, Megan Thee Stallion already is starting to feel smothered by Partisan Fontaine. This is the news that I'm getting, that he's all over her as I predicted before. And yes, even though Megan likes that, and I mean, she likes for her man to put a fuss up over her or what have you, but Megan, the summertime is coming, and Megan's going to want to be out with the hotties, out with her homegirls, you know, chilling, going out to the club, because everything's reopening now. And she's going to want to be going out with her girls. And then, you know, link up with Partisan Fontaine later. But you see, Partisan Fontaine is a, you know, he's not on, that's not his mentality. All right? That's not his mentality. So a couple of people that I spoke to said this is a possessive dude. You know, he's a big, intimidating dude. However, even though he's, you know, big and intimidating, you know, he's bigger than Megan. Megan likes for dudes to tower over her because there's not a whole lot of dudes bigger than her. I mean, you know, that's why, you know, she would date a basketball player, or she dates, you know, she likes guys 6'4" or 6'5". I mean, I shouldn't say there's not a lot of dudes bigger than her. I mean, there's a whole lot of dudes bigger than Megan Thee Stallion. She's only, what, 5'10"? So she likes date dudes 6'4", 6'5". There's just not a whole lot of rappers and guys in the industry that's as big as Megan. How big as she likes them. So, yes, she likes this dude, but the news that I'm getting back is, I don't know how long this is going to last, because this dude is possessive. He already, you know, wants to put a ring on it. He already wants to marry her. And she's like, hey, you know, slow down. There was rumors out there that they were engaged. You know, they are not engaged. Megan thinks that, you know, that is definitely not the time right now. And especially she got people like Jay-Z in her ear saying, I mean, you're right now at the peak of your career. Why would you get married? I mean, that just doesn't make a lot of sense. You know, all that's going to do is complicate things. And it's going to slow down your progress as a woman and as an artist. You know, if this is the right guy for you, he'll be there. So, I see some troubles coming, you know, judging from what I was told. You know, she's with him. She likes, you know, she doesn't want people to know that she's starting to get a little bit iffy. Some people told us some things, you know, of course she doesn't want to listen to what other people say. But when you start getting back to from like chicks that she knows that has come back to her and said, he tried to get with me. Now, whether it was, I'm sure it was before Megan, whether Megan cares that, you know, well, he ain't trying to get with you now because he's with me, but there's been chicks that has come to Megan for what I was told and let her know he tried to get at me. He tried to get at Cardi B, that's for sure. Everyone knows that. But Cardi's not going to go and say that to Megan. He tried to get at Cardi B. Those other female rappers, of course, we already know he was with Cash Style. So, from what I am hearing, Megan Thee Stallion is getting a little bit iffy about Partisan because she went off on her small hiatus. And what people don't know is part of that was she also wanted to take a little break from Partisan. He didn't want to do that, though. But she took a little break from him, and she was with, you know, P. Ferris. And from what I was told, my little connect, you know, this dude just wouldn't let her breathe. calling, finding what's going on, what you doing. Like, he was not in love with the fact that she was away with P. Ferris. So we're going to see what happens with that relationship. You know, it's already been said that Partisan Fontaine is a little possessive. But that's what I got for y'all. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends.